All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. We are excited to say that we are now accepting members for the Sarasun Seti YouTube page. Dynamic. What a dynamic team to be on. Of course, you rocking with the best. Ain't no doubt about it. Sage of the age and with the most information, you understand, all powerful. And so I know you want to be down. So all you have to do, click the link, go in there, check out the packages we have, and we got some vital packages now. We got some vital packages that's making sure that you eat well and that you get to dig your hand down in that treasure chest of gems and jewels and pull up out of there, you understand, some valuables. You see what I'm saying? That you cannot get nowhere else. And so we appreciate you. Check it out. And even if you don't want to, you don't see anything, no membership, that's all right. You can still come on over and get some wisdom. You see, those who join, they're going to be able to dig down in that treasure chest. And that's for real. Okay. And ring the alarm. You already know what time it is. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com. Man, we got some fly t-shirts in there. I'm trying to tell you, and I got some more I'm gonna be putting up there tomorrow early. You understand? You come, it's some on there already. You see what I'm saying? So you come back tomorrow, you're gonna see a dynamic overhaul. KingSeti.com with that SETI wear. You feel me? So be checking because you're gonna want 3, 4, 5 of them for the summer. You see what I'm saying? You rock with your outfits. You feel me? And we also got the DVDs. We got the African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor. We got 20% off at this time. You better hurry up. Because when all them shirts go up, y'all gonna have to cash out. I'm giving you can sneak in there, get 2 or 3 of them right now. But I tell you what, when the rest of them go up the bar, you understand, you gonna have to cash out, family, because it's land like you gonna want to cash out. So if you can get in there in the next day or so and get you 2 or 3 of them for 20% off, but once they go up, I tell you, cash out. All right. Report a fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 900. I've been piling them on. I've been upgrading every site there is with the King SETI, General SETI, just to show you 2023. This is how we doing it. You understand what I'm saying? We getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And so we didn't pile, so it's more like a 1,000. It's gonna be more like 1,000 videos, and I don't even know how much more I can put on there. You understand what I'm saying? You got every subject on the planet. You know what I'm saying? The raws of the raw, but I still continue whatever I do. I continue to add, and so it's most definitely the greatest video library that can be obtained. I don't give a goddamn what nobody say. When you talk about pound for pound, it is the greatest video library that can be obtained and researched. Guarantee you. So get on over there, check it out. Thank me later. You can go on there and you can see some previews and thank me later. SETI be popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. We just rocked out today. The coldest, mind-blowing occult breakdown of the Bible ever. It will be previewing on Patreon. It will be previewing on Patreon. You can go and check that out along with all the other videos that's in your tier. And all the Patreon videos is exclusive. You're not going to find them on generalseti.com. You're not going to I keep all the videos that I do on Patreon exclusive to Patreon, and I turn it up a notch. You see what I'm saying? 2, 3 notches, and so you got to get over there. You feel me? Even what's on General SETI is of the hottest, that's them jalapenos. You see what I'm saying? But those are pre-recorded videos. You see what Patreon is, you get to see the general live, and that's that's the extent of that. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of people, they want to see some live, you know what I'm saying? And I understand that. So get on over there to Patreon. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarah, Susan SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, what's going on over there in the Sudan? What's going on over there in the Sudan? You see? And so we're gonna have to cut into them because we got to. Yep. We got to. And I'm gonna have to watch it. Cause I've been spitting that fire on their ass lately, and they ain't been able to take it. I didn't notice that. You see, and I don't bite my tongue. What's going on? What been going on in the Sudan? You see, you got the air biased. You see, and I seen where somebody in there, and that's okay. Yeah, I seen one of the Hebrew Torah's delight. They say the mulatto crisis. You see what I'm saying? It ain't far from the truth. It ain't far from the truth. We got to understand that. So I was digging, and they didn't rewritten, a lot of the, the wording to an old crisis where everybody's niggas want to, where they puppet master Arab leaders are controlling a mulatto, and you might as well say mulatto, militia. Okay, that's what it is. You see now, we see that two warlords have, are fighting over, and when we understand what the Sudan is. See, we got to understand what the Sudan is, and it's very significant. Even how Egypt is talking to Ethiopia about that dam that they building up there, that they didn't build, because they know that they can turn the faucet and cut off that Nile River coming into Egypt. Not only Egypt, but also the Sudan. You see? Also the Sudan. And so that's very significant because you see them Arabs, and we got to understand that Egypt over damn near, Africa, over 80% of Arabs are in Africa. That's very key. 80% of Arabs are not in Arabia. They in Africa. That's very significant of what you need to know. And what's even more significant is that the resources is flowing from the south down to the north. So when you start talking about who's the real masters of the Nile, see, it's gonna go back to the geological root of how the civilizations itself were founded. You see, because naturally the civilization came into being with the flow of the Nile, locomotion. You see, you understand, and understanding that those up the river, which is brothers and sisters anyway, but they are in control of the source of the Nile. You see, and so if Big Brother get mad and he squeezed the faucet, It ain't no more damn water coming down, then it's gonna be a lot of thirsty motherfuckers down there in Sudan and in Egypt. Gonna be a lot of thirsty motherfuckers. You see, shriveling up. And so you see, and another thing that we do not understand, that when we talk about Sudan, the ancient term is Nubia, the land of gold. You see? And so it's very significant that you understand in the resource, the third largest exporting nation of gold out of Africa is Sudan. You see? Very, very crucial. And, a lot of the so-called Arab, they trying to come south. They trying to come south. They trying to get behind that dam, that dam over there too. The Aswan Dam, and it's very, I had this movie. My uncle hipped me to it. But if you go and watch Damien, the movie Damien, the devil, son of the devil, if you watch part 3, where he's of age now. I only think they had 3. You see, and he was, World War III, the start of it, or not even, but no, the coming of the Antichrist, or one of them, it was the signal, the coming of the Antichrist, and that's when they blow the dam, Aswan Dam, out of there. Somebody bombed it in that movie. Wait a minute, what's the name of it? I know it's Damien, but okay. Damien Thorne, but what was the third one called? The Final Conflict. But that, I figured that, yeah, it was it's called The Final Conflict. And let me see if it let me see if I can get. But yes, if you go in there and watch it, I had cut it out of there at one point in time, and I had put it in there for people to see. But you will notice that when somebody over there, one of them groups, blew that dam out of there. Now that water, the Lake Nasser is like one of the largest lakes in goddamn in the world, in Africa too. And it's, even though it's a man-made lake, but if that dam come out of there, it's so much water backed up that the man is gonna wipe out everything in Egypt. South of that dam can kiss their ass goodbye. They're gonna be wiped out of there, and that water probably rushing like that. From my understanding, a lot of them islands, they gone too. That water gonna rush into Southern Europe. You got to understand that. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how much water is packed. So a lot of them Arabs, they building that shit in there, but a lot of them trying to move outside of that. They trying to get back behind that. So they've always plotted, to get in Sudan. You know what I'm saying? They always plotted to get in there, and take as much of the Nile south as possible. You see what I'm saying? But with the population growth of Africa, but see, this is what they do. And if you understand what they're doing now, you'll understand what they was doing back then. When they get these, and that's what they is. That's exactly what they is. They ain't got no, allegiance to Africa. They Islamic puppets. You understand what I'm saying? And I was looking it up, And they brought up this cat. What's his name? He's an Arab out of Libya. This is where people talk that Gaddafi shit. You see, because Gaddafi was backing these motherfuckers too. You see what I'm saying? But now the guy who in there now, he in Libya is still using, and so they call him today, they call him the RFS. That's what they trying to call him today. But back in the day, they called him the Janjaweed, which they was doing all them, them genocidal hits on the true Sudanese. You see, that was out there in Darfur and so on and so forth. That's them. That's who they is. You see what I'm saying? The Janjaweed. You see, and I don't see why the African South are there, because a lot of them niggas on the eastern seaboard. You understand what I'm saying? Is got the Arab blood in them, and the Arab loyalty. Got the Arab blood and the Arab loyalty. Them niggas are not loyal to no Africa at all. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why we got to support. You understand, our people in South Sudan, and they need to get their damn mind together. You see what I'm saying? And the people want democratic rule. You understand what I'm saying? They want to be able to and so they didn't, they overthrew the one leader that had been in there. He been in there with damn Mubarak. Mubarak was in Egypt. And then you had Bashir, Omar Bashir. He had been the leader of Sudan for damn near 30 years. And under them, they had what they call that? The harshest Islamic law. Damn. What was that shit called? Somebody put that in there. Hey, G, I'm gonna get with you, bro. I just been moving, man. I'm gonna call you for sure. I'm gonna get on you. Let me see. Somebody gonna put it in there before I even get in it. It's called Sharia. That's right. I knew it. Somebody had. They didn't all put it in there. I went to look. I knew as soon as I look and come back, y'all go Sharia. That's right, Sharia. And so Sudan was one of the. You understand what I'm saying? One woman can only have one eye out. They so goddamn harsh. Not only do they wear the damn baruka, or you understand what I'm saying? You only can have one eye out. Can't have two. You understand what I'm saying? Your ass got to peek out your goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Harsh. So they over there, just putting it a totalitarian, draconian totalitarian rule over the people. Right there. So you know what I'm saying? So this is what we seeing today. And so they fighting over the war, they fighting over the gold. And now I say to myself, and we was hearing about Gaddafi. Talking about let's change the goal, the financial standard to gold. You see? But the question is, where the fuck was he getting all his gold from? You see? Yeah. Oh, I didn't even get this Arab in here. Let me get him in here. Where he at? What's this motherfucker name? Yeah, he in there. He in there influencing. Heavy influencer. This is his name. Khalifa Haftar. Okay? Khalifa Haftar. He's in Libya. He's a matter of fact, I don't know. He might be the president of Libya at this time. I don't know if they didn't updated this. Yeah, he was in there with Gaddafi. He was in there with Gaddafi. And he was also, he fighting the war, with Chad. He was over there fighting the war with Chad. You see what I'm saying? And so you see, that's our dark family. You know what I'm saying? And so, and the crazy shit about it, let me put this goat herder in here for y'all to see. Let me put this old goat herder in here for y'all to see. Shit. Like, man, and they act like they don't know what's going on. If Africa don't deal with that shit, and yeah, I said it, we got to deal with the mixed bird, deal with them, because they with their daddy. That's who they with. Ain't no goddamn, ain't no sense of, no, that's who they with. Let me get him in here so y'all can see. Man, they don't want me. It's like they know I'm on live. They like, no, don't let Seti get the truth out. Okay, that's one. Okay, let me show y'all this beast. Let me show y'all this beast. Y'all got to know what's going. And so the guy to the right, he's in charge of I believe it's RTF. RTF. Now let me get that. Let me make sure that's yeah, that's right. RSF, Rapid Support Forces. But the Rapid Support Forces, the guy on the right, see, that's the Janjaweed, and he was in charge of it when it was the Janjaweed. So the thing is, when you see this motherfucker, when he was with the Janjaweed, he just dressed like some old Arab. Matter of fact, let me go and put this shit in there. Where it go? Yeah, let me see if I can. So you can see him when he was with the Janjaweed, which means devils on horseback. That's what it means. Devils on horseback. Okay, there it is. It's in there. Okay. So let me get him in so y'all can see this. Devils on horseback. Yeah. So see him, there he is. Yeah, he was right there with Gaddafi. He right there in there with Gaddafi. You see what I'm saying? And they over there pillaging and everybody out there talking about Gaddafi. What Gaddafi do? What Gaddafi? You niggas y'all niggas is American Janjaweeds. You know what I'm saying? We got some nigga Janjaweeds over here too. Supporting these motherfuckers. Talking about what they doing in Africa. And they got these militias. And the thing is, to show you how they not even for Africa, the militia, again, that the Rapid Support Forces, that was the Janjaweed, they even they was even fighting in Yemen and Libya. They'll go up there and fight too. So they fighting in Libya. They ain't nothing but, they the Libyan hitmen. That's all they do. So they go to Yemen and fight. They've been fighting in Libya. You understand what I'm saying? Probably trying to, the fights, the forces that was trying to overthrow Gaddafi. So they probably was up there with him at that time also. You understand what I'm saying? Fighting. You see? Now, this is the Arab that's in control of Libya at this time. Him right there. And again, his name, and you can look him up. Sure that. Hmm. I just said it. But I'll go back to the because they were saying, I had got the inside scoop on what was going on, and it go back to him. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me see what come up with his ass in the R. It's in there. It's in there. Soon as you put that in and put his name and put RSF, it popped right on up. Let me see what this one say. Listen, Libyan General Khalifa Haftar denies giving support to paramilitary RSF. So they putting the spotlight on his ass now. You lying dog, you ain't nothing but a lying dog. Ain't nothing but a lying ass dog. That's all. Libyan General Khalifa Haftar's forces aligned with the parallel authorities in the east of the country have denied supporting the paramilitary rapid support forces in their conflict with the Sudanese army. See, they try, and even the Sudanese army, I don't know if they still overthrew Bashir. So it should have been at that time, since that happened, it should have been some type of democratic election where the people elect whoever it is that they want to be in office. That has not happened. So they've still retained control over the people. Okay, they want to elect and they're not allowing that to happen. So neither one of them sides is, they both, you understand, fighting for the resources, the control, and the Arabs is going to back them because ultimately they need as much of the Nile as possible. That's what they trying to get. And so it's still an ancient battle that's going on. Okay? The spokesman of the Libyan National Army, Ahmad al-Misari, has indicated in a message that he categorically rejects the reports of some paid media that the LNA, the Libyan National Army, is giving support to one side against the other. You see? So they got some hidden hands in there. They got some hidden hands in there. The General Command of the Armed Forces stresses the importance of an immediate cessation of hostilities. He said, while indicating that Haftar's forces are maintaining urgent contact with the parties. We are ready to play a mediation role. Yeah, you see, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? That's bullshit. They doing what they doing. They've been doing it already. That's why would people accuse you and you way up in North Africa unless there's been some link already established before that people have already identified. That's some bullshit. We already, and so they ready to play the mediation role. Like, yeah, if you don't get it together, yeah, we gonna send some more goddamn heat down there. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you ready to play some mediation after you didn't arm one side, you understand, to be able to, bring mass destruction You understand what I'm saying? And so, if one side feel they outgunned, then they're probably more willing to come to the negotiation table. But a lot of times, these militias is fighting to the death. They ain't trying to give up because they know if they give up, they're gonna kill their ass anyway. So they might well fight it on out. You see what I'm saying? We are ready to. So, Miss Mari's words came from the U.S. newspaper. The Wall Street Journal indicated that Haftar has sent at least one plane with military supplies to the RSAF and stressed that Egypt is supporting the Sudanese army, something that has also been rejected. See, so now it's even deeper. You see, that's old Sissy, and it's Sisi or whatever is Sissy, whatever his name is, Sisi, whatever. You see, and so you see right there, they in here playing chess with Africa, but see, they using them old mixed breeds. You see, you understand what I'm saying? Africa got the detox, man. It got to be a cleansing of the continent. You understand what I'm saying? I see a lot of our peoples is waking up to immoral lifestyles and so on, and they ready to put the immoral sexuality out of Africa, but they got to wake up and put that goddamn religion up out of there too. And the niggas that follow, they got to do them the same way that they doing. You understand what I'm saying? Immoral sexuality. They got to do the same thing with immoral religion and all of that, especially if it's not indigenous to Africa. And even if it is indigenous to Africa, if it's playing a role where it bringing destruction to our people and bringing destruction to the continent, it must be dealt with no different. It should be just like the brother in Uganda. He sent the bill back. He told them, I thought he was saying that he didn't want to sign the anti, what is it? Gay bill. And I thought I'll say, oh, he chickening out, but what he was saying, it wasn't harsh enough. God damn it, put me some harsher than this on the books and hurry up. And so it's just as hard as they being on that, they're gonna have to be on that damn Arabism and that Christianity and all the rest of it. They're gonna have to be. You see, they're gonna have order for Africa to be right. Ain't no tiptoeing with that. You see, so you got Libya backing the RFS, and then you got Egypt backing the Sudanese army. You see, backing the Sudanese army, and a lot of African people is gonna be trapped in the middle. They ain't gonna give a damn about, because it's all about them gold mines. It's all about them resources. So we got to wake up, family. It's something serious going. That just show you right there. And I went in there. I didn't even know that part until I read that part. You understand what I'm saying? That Egypt. So it's a fight. Libya and Egypt over Sudan and its resources. And I guarantee you that both Egypt and Libya been milking Sudan out of gold for a very long time. Okay, they've been milking Sudan out of gold for a long time. That's what it boiled down to. So we got to wake up. We got to put them on. We got to put this information out here. Let the people know that we know. You understand what I'm saying? And, you say, what can we do about this? You know what you could do? See that damn Arab down there at that corner store? See him as the Janjaweed. See him as Haftar and Sissy or Sisi. And you understand what I'm saying? See them as those that are perpetrating these crimes against humanity in Sudan see them no different than the ones right there in your community as the ones that's in Africa, because they pillaging your community nonetheless. They extracting all your resources, and you let them. Yeah, and you let them. You understand and you let them. But if you want to, keep your dollar in your pocket, starve them, cut off that that's how you got, just like they're gonna cut off the flow of the Nile. And I'm telling you, if all my African people out there here, y'all better be ready to support all South Africa. It's those south of the Arab land in Africa, best to be ready to support one another to make sure that they don't get another inch. And if they do start any type of, you understand what I'm saying, problems, that should be the time which you start to cleanse Africa. If they come 1 inch in the direction of the South, you should take it all the way down to the Mediterranean. Threaten, wait a minute. I'm saying something now. Wait a minute now. Because I heard Egypt threaten to bomb the dam in Ethiopia. That's on the boards. It should be nonetheless for Egypt that Ethiopia be prepared to do the same to them that they've threatened, to Ethiopia. See? There it is. So be prepared. And whatever they plan to give, they can also receive. All right, family, this is the general, and I'm black again. We got a couple more topics that we need to discuss tonight. Stay on this one. Don't let it go. Keep reading, keep studying. Bring the truth to the people. It's still our land. We still got much of African blood that's dead. The majority of it is still African blood. And a lot of our family is going to be, you understand, the casualties of these crimes committed on an African nation by the Arab puppet masters and the mulatto militia. This is the General Sarasun said. He said, hey, has Ethiopia stopped? I believe they didn't about defeated Tigray. Yeah, I think it ain't like it was. I think they didn't pretty much defeated Tigray. You understand what I'm saying? It might be a little fire here and there, but not much. All right, family, this is the General Sarah. Don't go nowhere. We got some more fire coming. This is the General saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.